Audra. This is Baghdad Betty uh, coming to you live on tape from the USS Tripoli. As you see, I bought me a new hat. Um, got the guys, as I told you, they called me Blank Betty before. Now it's kind of getting more towards Baghdad Betty, um, mainly because it, we got a story from it's like Hanoi Hannah in Vietnam. There's a radio station in Baghdad that puts out propaganda for us to hear, so we'll want to go home. Of course, they don't have to say anything for us to want to go home any more than we already do. But she said the other day that while we're over here in a land where we don't need to be, away from home, our wives are getting dated by Tom Cruise, Paul Newman, and Bart Simpson. I'm really worried about Bart. I hope he's not making any late night visits to 2381. Uh, you know what road? I don't want to say it on tape because it may fall into some hands. Anyway, I got little notes here so I can that I made down earlier so I won't forget anything. Or I probably forgot something when I wrote this down. But anyway, about the video you just saw. Um, most of it's about the flying, what we do. Uh, we tested something about dubbing music on. I think it sounds pretty good. I think I hope you liked it. It shows the dolphins that we've seen coming out. That's just one group. We've seen probably 10 or 12. Real neat. The mock war day when we practiced an assault in Oman, you can see all the helicopters flying around. You can probably see up to 20 on one screen at one time, and all the different vehicles that go along with it, the landing crafts, hovercrafts, and all that. Under the pallet was a guy that we call Alexander, or that's his last name. He's real weird, and he's got a loud mouth, and we all want to stack him every day we see him just because of the way he talks. The radio you saw I know I just showed a radio and you're like, well, what is this? But it was just what we have to listen to out here to the news. It shows the BBC. You hear the British accents and all. That's just what we had to listen to, and I just wanted to remember that 10 years down the road when I go watch this again. And then the baseball game at the end was just a couple guys got together when we were fixing to leave the Juno, and I just thought it looked fun to tape. I'm not on any of the film because somebody has to tape all this stuff, and being my camera, I wanted to have that job. All right, the last part of it was when we pulled into Abu Dhabi, which was the port where I called you from. It shows the city, which looks like a normal city in Atlanta. We never got to go out. Of course, there's not a big haze over it from smog, but maybe on the way back, the terrorist threat won't be that much, so we can go on in there. Let me see. Oh, and it showed the party that they had while I was on duty. And you could see the long line standing for the hamburgers, so I'm glad I didn't go down there anyway. They were also standing in line for the 2 beers you get being at sea for 45 days straight, which I'm not too worried about that. And it also showed Sandrock and another guy on duty, machine gun duty, on the bow, and showed the machine gun M60 fully loaded and ready because the terrorist threat was kind of high. I think like 85% chance. I want to say hey to Little Squirt, Stephen or Cassandra. I hope I hear you're treating your mom pretty bad by kicking her and hitting her and slapping her and laying on her bladder. I'm glad I told you to do that to make you remind her of me. And I'm glad to see you're already following my instructions I hope you do it when you're 15, 16, 17 years old. Um, I know that me and your mom will be great to you, and I'm sure you'll probably have a couple other brothers and sisters, or as Lori thinks, 4 other sisters. Um, that's negotiable. Um, I don't know if we can handle it. Like I got some mail today, finally, and it said that I don't know how 2 guys would make it with 4 girls in the house. I don't know either, but hopefully we won't have to find that out. We'll have four boys and only about 2 girls maybe. Uh, but that's okay. Let me see. I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's right or not, and Sergeant Swanson, who's holding the video camera, is probably gonna crack up. Um, but I wanted to experience some of the Lamaze breathing uh, that I'm missing out on, and tell me if this is right. That's about all I can do before I hyperventilate. um, if you want to take it into to the delivery room with you to help you out and just play it over and over again, um, then you're more than welcome to do so. I don't know if the doctors and nurses will be able to keep their mind on what they're doing. They're probably laughing too hard. A couple things I want to show you is what we have to wear on the flight deck. I'm going to set this down for a second and go get it. Okay, this is our float coat. It's a life-preserving unit. It's got a couple CO2 cartridges in it to blow it up. It, like I said, it basically just is like a life vest. You have to wear the cranial um, on the flight deck at all times when flight quarters are going, and it's real uncomfortable. But if you fall off the helicopter, it'll help you. As you see, I've got Cobra line on here, and a little tag I got out of a Cracker Jack box says Space Police. I thought it fit the situation. And of course my gloves over there, but you don't need to see those. Okay, enough of the stuff I have to wear. I want to